Good evening. Thank you, Elizabeth. My name is Emma Shari. I'm very excited to be here tonight to be able to support the announcement of the Summit Mini Grant awardees. This mini grant program was designed to support small projects focused on community building in our neighborhoods in Cincinnati. And we had hoped to be able to present this back in March, but we all know that there have been some challenges. We received an overwhelming number of applicants for our first year doing these awards. We received over 80 applications, and these 4 awardees are being awarded just over $1,000 to support their ideas. These 4 awardees rose to the occasion of still wanting to implement their projects, even being in a global pandemic. Before I announce the awardees, I would like to thank our sponsor, PNC Bank, for their support, and for Invest in Neighborhoods for partnering with CBI to make these projects possible. I also want to thank the panel of judges who helped us review all of the applications and ultimately settle on the finalists and awardees. So I'm going to talk through quickly the 4 projects that we have awarded and then call them up to give a little bit more information. So the first award went to Camp Washington Community Board for their Urban Farm Roundtable project, which will support the construction of outdoor meeting space and eating space at their urban farm. Sydney Nation is here to talk about the project tonight. The second project is Girls Rock Cincinnati. This project was implemented this summer in the Price Hill communities. This was a virtual week-long camp for youth in Price Hill to learn about arts and music and activism, through those mediums. Marlo Salem is here tonight to talk about the project. The next project was awarded to Groundwork Ohio River Valley. We awarded their community greenhouse project, which is activating a new state-of-the-art greenhouse in Madisonville. Sophie Rivas is here to talk about the project tonight. And the final grant was given to the Lower Price Hill Urban Farm to Table project, which is undertaking an urban gardening project in Lower Price Hill in conjunction with Euler School. Brian Talbert is here tonight to talk about that project. Thank you. And I'm going to pass it over to Liz Bloom, who is going to interview our awardees.
Thank you very much, Emma. I'm very excited to be here. I think we should call this place Studio Tool Bank. And I actually hope you can see my feet. Nobody has seen my feet in like about 6 months, so I put on heels. I would like to ask our first award winner, Sydney Nation, to join us now. Sydney's going to talk about the Camp Washington Roundtable, and I want to also congratulate Sydney for her new job as the executive director of the CDC in camp.
Thank you, Liz. So I'm going to talk a little bit about our project with the urban farm. So over the years, Camp Washington Community Board has ran the urban farm, but recently we invested in a new farmer and project with Chris Smith with the Orchard Project, and he puts orchards on vacant lots around the city. He's done some in Price Hill. He's done some a little bit of everywhere. And he's really setting up shop in the urban farm to kind of make it a sustainable project where people can come in and see how you can put orchards kind of anywhere in vacant lots and things. But he also recently we're redesigning the whole farm to create an area where you can do a homestead so you can come in and see what it looks like for your home. But he wants to make it a more educational space. So with this grant, we're able to build a gazebo and some picnic tables and invite community members in to kind of learn about farming and how you can have farming at your house and easy ways to kind of incorporate it into your everyday living.
That's wonderful. Thank you so much, Sydney. Next, we're going to be joined by Marlo Salem, who's here to talk about Girls Rock Cincinnati in the Greater Price Hills.
Hi, I'm Marlo. I'm the Executive Director of Girls Rock Cincinnati. We are a music and creative arts camp for girls and gender variant youth ages 12 to 18 in Greater Cincinnati. We are in our second year running, and we are very thankful for this grant because it allowed us to host our second annual camp virtually, kind of last minute, with totally tuition free. So we believe that high quality music education is a fundamental human right. We believe that the revolution is full of joy and music. And so anybody that wants to participate in camp should have access to participate in camp. So we operate on a sliding scale tuition basis, and we are 100% volunteer and donation run organization. So that being said, we are entering into an annual giving campaign this November to raise $10,000 so that camp can be tuition free forever. And so that we can set up an equitable stipend program for our volunteers and our amazing organizers who do so much incredible work. Yeah, that's Girls Rock Cincinnati. It's part of a national, international coalition of camps all across the world. We're part of a larger network, and we're extremely thankful for all of those who have participated with us, who have supported us, and for Invest in Neighborhoods for supporting us as well.
Emma said this, but you got to give these guys credit. They did these projects, they envisioned them before the pandemic, and then it took all of what they had to get this stuff together. Our next award winner I'm going to invite to the table is Sophia Rivas. Sophia is with Groundwork Ohio River Valley, and she's going to talk about a project that they're doing in Madisonville.
Thank you so much. My name is Sophie with Groundwork Ohio River Valley. Thanks to Invest in Neighborhoods, we were able to have our green team at the greenhouse in Madisonville. We were able to activate this brand new state-of-the-art lighthouse or greenhouse that was built by Lighthouse Community Schools, which serves children in the child welfare system. So with these students, we are able to build and design pollinator gardens, urban orchards, and also grow trees for reforestation efforts on the nearby Little Duck Creek Trail. So thank you so much.
Thank you. The sustainability part of me is really excited that all of these green projects are award winners this year. Last but absolutely not least, we're going to be joined by Brian Talbert. Brian is going to talk about the Lower Priceville Urban Farm to Table project that they are partnering with at Euler School. And I'm going to start by telling you that Brian gets a pass no matter what happens, because everybody who is in schools and working with kids right now deserves all the credit in the world. Brian?
Thank you. I really appreciate getting this grant and letting our students have the opportunity to work on this urban garden. We have an existing infrastructure on a rooftop garden at Euler, and with this grant, I'm going to be able to enhance that and really have a garden club where we're going to learn how to grow food, which is really important not only in Euler but just in general. We've really lost the connection to where our food comes from in this country, well, in this world really, and especially in a place like Euler where it's a food desert already. So what this is going to allow us to do is have a garden club, teach them how to have some self-sufficiency, grow their own food in a small area, as well as like how to preserve it. And then we're going to ultimately give the food pantry at Euler some of our excess so that they can get some good healthy ingredients and fresh ingredients to the neighborhood.
Thank you, Brian. One more time, thanks to PNC Bank. All of this would not be possible without them. They've been a great supporter of this and the Summit and Invest for many years, and we greatly appreciate that.